pilot by profession turned farmer, Mr. Jomar D. Harvinia is this year's most outstanding rice farmer adopting integrated rice-based farming system for Cagayan Valley.
Ako po si Jomar D. Harvinia, taga Barangay Nueva Ecija, Cabanatuan, Isabela. Isa po akong rice integrated farmer. Aside from doon, ako rin po isang farmer lead extensionist dito po sa aming barangay at sa bayan po ng Cabanatuan, isang magsasakang scientista.
Jomar, as he is fondly called by his friends and co-farmers, hails from Nueva Ecija, Cabanatuan, Isabela, is a young and successful farmer. His upbringing and educational attainment do not have even an inch to agriculture. His limited farming experiences did not hinder him from becoming an outstanding farmer.
Way back 2011, nag-training po kasi ako sa Palawan with other magsasakang scientista. Nag-train po kami doon. Nakita ko po yung integration kung paano po yung nagsusustain sa isang community. Sabihin na natin, nandun na po lahat ang commodity ng kailangan ng isang tao. So, nainganyo po ako, kumbaga, na siguro po pwede dito sa amin, si Isabela. Sinimulan ko po yung nakita kong at in-apply ko pala yung training na napag-aralan ko sa Palawan. Doon ako nag-umpisa sa tinatawag na integrated farming. So I start sa livestock, nagpatayo po ako ng piggery. Then aside from din sa piggery, nag-cultured ako ng mga Burmese, ayun, which is the ANC, African Night Crawler. So nagpatayo ako ng facilities niya, which is may 4 na span na cultured facilities. Then aside from po doon, nag-alaga ako ng mga manok, mga iba-ibang hayop kagaya ng baka saka mga kalabaw. So nakakatulong na rin po sa aking farm. Dati po kasi ako isa lang na ordinary rice farmer. So purely ako rice lang po yung production na ginagawa ko. So doon na nakita ko na maganda yung sistema, which is na prove ko na yung palang sa organic farming, especially kasi po doon na po ako nag-concentrate sa organic farming. Nakita ko na maganda po yung dating doon sa ating pagtatanim ng palay. Aside from doon, menos ako ng mga abono dahil po sa mga organic fertilizer na nakukuha ko dun sa mga other facilities like the livestock.
His aggressiveness and entrepreneurial inclination pushed his interest to integrate other farming enterprises. Aside from the family house, which was included in the farm layout, are his drying pavement, warehouse, and a rice mill that shows the complete post-harvest component requirement in crop production. He constantly applies the recommended package of technology in his farm, like the application of vermicompost, vermi-tea, and bio-N, use of -1 element technique as basis in fertilizer application, and indigenous microorganism or IMO. He also used carbonized rice hull to prevent the attack of golden kuhol. He also practiced the palay check system or the integrated crop management for lowland rice. To ensure efficient farming operation, the nominee procured major equipment like hand tractor, water pump, rice thresher, and hoeing track. Applying all the technologies learned from trainings and seminars, he was able to obtain remarkable yield of 16.24 metric tons per hectare with a return of investment or ROI of 398.07% during the November 2011 to April 2012 dry season cropping and 15.96 metric tons per hectare with ROI of 396.81% during the June to October 2012 wet season cropping. Thus, the 1.16 hectares planted with hybrid rice had produced a notable average yield of 16.1 metric tons per hectare for the last 2 cropping seasons. To date, as a teacher cooperator of the School for Practical Agriculture of TAATI Region 2, he is now on the process of constructing an aquaponics technology, growing of fish and plants for human consumption and enjoyment. The continuing search of the nominee for a more advanced technology interventions that could possibly contribute to the country's goal of future rice exportation is evidence that he is a farmer that needs to be emulated and highly recognized.